Please like, subscribe, and put on your notification. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth and you're welcome to Tutelage Education Service YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at number system. What is number system? Number system is a set of values used to represent different quantities. A number system can be used to represent the number of students in a class or program, or numbers of viewers watching a certain TV programs. The digital computer represents all kinds of data and information in binary numbers. It includes audio, graphics, videos, text, and numbers. The total number of digits used in a number system is called its base or radius. The number system that we use in our day-to-day life is the decimal number system. Decimal number system has base 10 as it uses 10 digits from 0 to 9. In decimal number system, the successive positions to the left of the decimal point represent units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. Number system, like we've all read from this slide, is what we use for our day-to-day life. The number-based system we use for our day-to-day life is the base 10. And there's one thing you need to know, that if a particular number is in base 5, for example, the numbers in base 5 can only be 5 minus 1 equals 4. Can only be 4 downwards. That means you can only have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You cannot have 5, you cannot have 6, and so on. If a number is in base 7, for example, you can only have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot have 7 upward. So that's one thing we should know in number system. Now let's move to conversion from one base to another base. The first example, we have convert 1 to 1 in base 10 to base 2. How do we do this? We draw a line. This column is for the base we are converting it to, which is base 2. Then this is the number you are converting, and this is your remainder. So what do? We keep dividing 1 to 1 by the base we are converting it to. We keep dividing it until we get 0. So we have our number 1 to 1, the base 2. 2 divided by 1 to 1. 1 to 1 divided by 2 rather. We have 60, remainder 1. We will always put the remainder because that's what we need. 60 divided by 2, we have 30, remainder 0. 30 divided by 2 again, we have 15, remainder 0. 15 divided by 2, we have 7, remainder 1. 7 divided by 2, we have 3, remainder 1. 3 divided by 2, we have 1, remainder 1. Then the last part, 1 divided by 2, we have 0, remainder 1. When we want to write the answer, we take it from down to up, this way. So our answer will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. This answer is in base 2. Like I said earlier, whenever we are writing a number in base 2, you see we do not have any number that is 2 or more than 2. We only have 0 and 1 in our answer. So this number is in base 2. The next example will be converting from base 2. This number now we are going to convert it back to base 10. So we have this other example now. Convert this number in base 2 to base 10. The former example we did, we converted 1 to 1 in base 10 to base 2 and we got this answer. Now let's convert this same answer to base 10 and let's see if we get our previous answer. Let's go. So to convert a number from any base at all to base 10, whether you are converting in base 5 or you are converting in base 3, converting in base 8 to base 10, this is the same method you are going to be using. You multiply each of the numbers by the base you are converting into. Since we are converting this number in base 2 to base 10, we multiply it by 2 by doing this 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2, third one, the fourth one plus 1 times 2. Then we have plus 0 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 2. Having done this, you take the numbers from your left to the right. You take it like this: 0, you put the power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when you've done this, you take it one by one till you get your answer. This one, you have 1 times 2 raised to power 6. 2 raised to power 6 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And 2 raised to power 6, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 64. So we have 64 times 1, 64. If we do the same for the rest, 2 raised to power 5 is 32. 32 times 1 is 32. 2 raised to power 4 is 16. 16 times 1 is 16. 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 2 raised to power 2 is 4. 4 times 0 is 0. Because anything times 0 is 0. This is also 0. Then 2 raised to power 0 is 1. From your indices, anything raised to power 0 is 1. So this is 1. So when you add up all of this, you get 1, 2, 1. So you see that we are now back to where we started from. We converted our answer from the previous example to this, and now we got this in base 10. So this 1, 2, 1 is in base 10. So this is how to convert from other bases to base 10. If you are converting from base 3, you are going to use the same method, but you are going to change this 1 times, instead of 1 times 2, you have 1 times 3, 1 times 3. If you are converting from base 5, the same thing. Whenever you are converting from any base to base 10, you follow this principle. So now we want to talk about how to convert a number in a base to a number in another base. We've talked about converting from base 10 to another base. We've talked about converting from another base to base 10. Now, when you want to convert from, for example, if you want to convert from base 4 to base 5. You know, previously we talked about converting from base 10 to another base, and also from another base to base 10. But now you want to convert from base 4 to base 5. What you do is, you first convert base 4 to base 10. When you convert from base 4 to base 5, then you convert from base 10 to base 5. That is just the easy way to convert from a base to another base. You convert the first base to base 10, then you convert that base 10 to the base you are supposed to convert, which is base 5. Now, let's do one example so you understand it better. So, in this example, you are asked to convert 545 in base 6 to a number in base 4. Like I said, the first step, step 1, convert 545 in base 6 to base 10. Like we did earlier, when we want to convert any number to base 10, we'll multiply each digit by the base that it is. So to be 5 times 6 plus 4 times 6 plus 5 times 6. Let's not forget to put the power. This will be 0, 1, 2. So this will be 5 times 6 squared. 6 squared is 36. Plus 4 times 6 raised to the power 1 is 6. Plus 5 times 6 raised to the power 0 is 1. From here we have 180, 36 times 5 is 180 plus 24 plus 6 plus 5. So that will be 209 in base 10. We've just done the first step. We converted this to base 10. Now, when we want to convert it to base 4, which will be our final answer, we'll convert what we have in base 10 to base 4. So the second step, step 2, convert 209 in base 10 to base 4. Like we did in the former example, we have our lines, base, number, remainder. So we have 209. So 4 divided by 209, we have 52, remainder 1. 4 divided by 52, we have 13, remainder 0. 4 divided by 13, we have 3, remainder 1. Then 4 divided by 3 will be 0, remainder 3. So like we did, the answers come from down to up. Our answer will be 3, 1, 0, 1 in base 4. Like I said when I started, whenever you have a number in base 4, for example, your each digit will be less than 4. You won't have any digit that is 4 or more than 4. So this is our answer. Now 546 in base 6 converted to base 4 is 3101. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the class. You can check our videos on our YouTube channel for more classes like this. See you next time. Bye.